Good for you, you fooled everybody. Good for you, you fooled everyone. Good for you, now you're somebody. Good for you, you fooled everyone. Leave your weapon on the table, right to the light. Barely able, don't get angry, don't discourage. Take a shot of liquid courage. 'Cause my monsters are real, and they're trained how to kill. And there's no coming back, and they just laugh at how I feel. And these monsters can fight, and they'll never say die. And there's no going back, if I get trapped, I'll never heal. Yeah, my monsters are real. Good for you, you hurt everybody. Good for you, you hurt everyone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday night Minnesota SpiritCast. I'm your host, Marcus Welly, also the founder of Minnesota Spirit Hunters. Before we start the show, I want to go into our sponsorship of TheseGhosts.com. You can use code MNSH for 10% off anything in the store. Some really cool homemade equipment by Jesse Stewart over there. Actually, tonight's guest has also got Jesse as a sponsor. But before we bring our guests on, let's bring our co-hosts and our co-hosts on, Matt and Lisa. How's it going?
What's up, everybody?
Hi. Good. How are you?
Not bad. Well, guys, we haven't had a show in 2 weeks. By the way, everybody watching, sorry about that. We had a last-minute schedule change. But we are back tonight with a really amazing guest. And I couldn't do this show without my co-hosts, Matt and Lisa. Really quick, we have Leah Gov, can't wait, says. Joshua Babel, thanks for joining. Jason, what's up? Carrie, Brady, Ron,
What's up?
Judy, and Joshua says, what's up, Lisa, Matt, and Marcus? How's it going?
You're
Oh, we got the man, Jesse Stewart
Look who's
himself.
coming in.
You got the man,
Oh,
Jesse Stewart. Oh,
Take
guys.
the hat off. Gotta take the hat off. Show respect.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Marcus, you have more hair than Matt does. What the heck is that?
I'm just blonde.
Well, before we bring tonight's guests on, guess who's lurking in the comments?
Yes.
It's
My boy
Lurker.
Lurker.
Everybody, welcome Brandon Crotti of the Funhouse. How's it going?
What's going on, everybody? I know I'm in a weird bathroom here doing a podcast tonight. And don't mind me, but I'm still sick getting over it. But it's good to be on, man.
Well, it's good to have you, man. We haven't had you on here in a really long time, and it's well overdue. We all know that. So how's things in the Funhouse been going for you?
I mean, it's been, I ain't gonna lie, it's been hard, I guess you could say. I mean, we had a lot of ups and downs, not with our show, but like stuff happening. Bad luck, but hopefully everything's looking up now. Everything's rolling. We lost some data in the process recently, like six months of work that we got to work to get back. But other than that, we got something new coming out in like a week and a half, brand new episode, and we're still filming season 3. So,
okay, how's season 3 going for you? I know you've been super busy with filming episodes and everything. How does it feel to be halfway through season 3 already?
Oh, it's crazy that it's gone by this fast, like filming that many places, that many locations, and catching much as we caught recently. But I guess I don't feel like it's quite done because like nothing's ever good enough for me. It's got to be like certain thing, like it's got to be a certain amount of evidence. I'm really picky about it ever since I've been finished season 2. These episodes have got to include evidence we haven't captured, or it just can't be average. It's got to be something that blows people's minds, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about with all of the stuff all at once. Tomorrow. Saturday night, we have a big investigation going on. And we also have one on the 29th that doesn't include the walkthroughs that we're going through and everything. So it's all coming at once. We're picking up and it's getting a lot busier. So trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. But it's not about me. It's not about me or Minnesota Spirit Hunters tonight. It's about you and the Funhouse. First of all, I want to talk about something that involves Miss Lisa down here in the corner. So, a couple months ago, Lisa and Calissa had done what's called the Minnesota Spirit Hunters Takeover. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, you're talking about like the episode they did?
The surprise visit.
The surprise visit. Oh, okay. There's a lot of surprises. I thought that was awesome. I didn't only just get to meet, part of your team. I got to meet Matt too, right? So it was kind of like double. So they both surprised me. Wasn't expecting it. I think with Matt, I kind of knew more than anything. He kind of hinted around with this Chevy Chase inside joke thing. I thought it was fantastic. We all got to get together. I got to have you guys collaborate with me and try something different with this location for an episode that was going to be released. Of course, placed on hold due to our data thing, but I thought it was fantastic meeting both of them. Meeting Calissa, she was like 8 feet tall. She looks like she's 21. It was great, man. I think everyone from the team loved everybody. I didn't get to work with Matt close yet. I definitely want to do that, but that was great meeting all of them and unexpected.
Hey, Brandon, do we want to disclose how I was a part of this operation? What did I tell you? What did I?
I think you were more upset, man, more sad. I was too, though. I think
I did want to be there.
I know you wanted to be there. Mm-hmm. I wish you would have came by, man. They would love that. I know you got a little one though at home, so you got to take care of.
Why don't we tell all the viewers how I actually was involved? So I had got this crazy idea, and I asked Lisa if it was a good idea, if it would blow anything, to message Brandon and say that I sent him a care package and left it at the front desk.
Yeah.
and I'm honestly gonna tell you, Brandon, I was so scared that you were gonna go in there and ask the front desk for a care package.
I really was, though. I was going to go ask for a package. You said package. And then, once I found out Matt showed up and, I wasn't even freaking there. But it was weird, but it all worked out. But I seriously thought you meant a package. I was like, oh, you sent me some equipment or something, or money.
I was in on this, man. And you know what? I may not be at the next visit from the Hunters, but guess what? I'll be at the following visit. And I really hope that September 25th, 26th, and 27th. Sorry,
are you okay?
That you can be in Pennsylvania for Pair Unity, because I will be there. And
I'd really like to. I would really love to.
Yes, I think
you're getting kidnapped, so you really don't have a choice, brother.
If that's still happening, dude, I'm down. I really would love to, man. And let's just hope I don't get sick again. I'll get sick too much. But
just don't tell yourself. Hey,
Matt, you bought that extra bottle of chloroform for September, right?
Oh, I drank that. Was I supposed to save it?
Oh man!
No, we just got to put them in a bubble now. Just put them in a bubble.
Yeah,
all with us.
That's the way it needs to be. I gotta be in a bubble. You might have to use it. Whatever prevents this shit,
Right.
It sucks. I should be in a bubble.
Should we be concerned what Mr. Matt Barron is doing right now?
He's always doing something.
I'm just here. This ain't my show.
Plastic bag on the hand. Should I be concerned at all?
He's prepared.
It's the glove. The elbow long glove you need to be ready for, sir.
Whoa. All right, Brandon, I wanted to talk to you, or I wanted to give you the opportunity to tell all the viewers, which most of them probably already know, but do you want to talk about the Funhouse a little bit and what it is that you do with the Funhouse?
That Funhouse, the name speaks for itself. It's basically a circus clown theme. That's, it came from the gaming. So when I got into the paranormal field, I just was like, paranormal in the Funhouse. We're going from gaming and taking a brand to paranormal, something simple. But I came from a background of living in a haunted location. They did stories of it. You can Google House of Evil and look up my name, which we would love to go back. Pasadena had so much, just I probably said it so many times, just like we've seen the Grays, we believe there, something demonic there. It's just crazy. Everybody in my family experienced something, except my oldest brother. Once my brother passed on, that really got me to go forward and do this. But I was just doing live events, live streams, and didn't think anything would happen. I got known for the Goat Man and Crybaby Bridge in Maryland. Video went viral. After that, we reached out to people, and people reached out to us. Paraflixx didn't exist yet, but Natalie Jones, the CEO of Paraflixx, that was coming out with this brand new paranormal TV network, saw us in a group. We had episodes with Facebook as a Facebook partner. She liked, I'm guessing, Glen Burnie. It was a Glen Burnie haunting, or it was I think Gundry Sanitarium, which is Baltimore, Maryland Demon House. One of those intrigued her enough to take a gamble and sign us, and we took a gamble as well. So it went from gaming to having experiences myself, then my brother's passing, and then one little video clip went viral, and it was at the Goatman's Bridge, Crybaby Bridge in Maryland, where we had an SB7 running. And, this is 2 years ago now. And then instead of something coming through SB7, our walkie-talkie was on, and we got this sound of a goat screaming, and we couldn't believe it. It was so hard to debunk it, and I was a rookie then, but still, even though I didn't know what I might have been doing too much, that evidence, you can't fake it. We can't mistake it for something else. It was really freaking weird in the middle of nowhere. We don't have goats over here, at least in this area of Maryland. So it was nuts, man. I don't know if the story of the Goat Man's real. I do know the woman and child's there. That's where it all started, man. And now we got our TV series that now it's on Amazon, Roku, Apple. It's crazy. It's been a crazy ride.
Absolutely. And not only are you filming episodes of the Funhouse, you're actually doing your own podcast series too.
Yeah, I'm trying to. My podcast is basically let everybody get on and talk themselves instead of me. It's basically I let people, we're about to hit that 30,000 mark, and it took so long to get to this that following count. And I feel like now if people can use the numbers that I'm hitting a week and let these people that deserve it put their content on here, advertise themselves, showcase themselves, then we have a podcast. There you go. You hop on, do whatever you want, let people get to know you, especially the ones that I respect and think that deserve it. When we're starting to do this thing with supporters, allow them to promote and push things on my page too. With my following, I want to be able to help other people. Like Matt always says, para-unity. That's the way I can do it. Podcasts, I don't edit. I don't do anything. I could care less if I talk. I'd rather the guests talk because they can showcase themselves. That's what it's all about, man.
Absolutely, and that is what it's all about. That's why we like doing the Minnesota SpiritCast, because it gives a chance for all kinds of people in the paranormal field to come on here, promote themselves, and talk about who they truly are. The Minnesota SpiritCast is not about the Minnesota Spirit Hunters. We're only the host. So we like showing the para-unity.
Most definitely, man.
And having people come on here and just show who they are. Hey, look at that. People remembered. Joshua remembers.
Remembers. Everybody's doing it. By the way, I see Jesse. Shout out to Jesse. I did tell Jesse to come by, whether it's with the link or description in the chat, to talk about that new piece of equipment, the lurker box. I wanted Jesse to come by. Actually, it's up to you guys. But if he wanted to even hop on here when it comes to that part, and he could talk about that piece, he's more welcome to. I don't care. I think it'd be good.
Carlos, I see you.
It's para-unity, man. It's a good thing to have because, I'll be honest, and the industry you're in, you're not going to find much of anything similar to it. And
Absolutely.
it's good to see more people come around and do it. It's some people ride coattails, not calling out any names, but Pair Unity, we need it more. That's why I went and met Matt. I was like, it's really rare to find people, at least for me, that talk about Pair Unity, because I was like, I don't get that. I don't ever get anything like that.
Oh.
I get respect and love by everybody and support, but I haven't met anybody in person yet that wants to do what he's doing, which is crazy. It's a good thing.
Exactly. We have Rogue Investigations of Arizona in tonight. Thanks for joining. New face over here. Thanks for joining, Justin. Jason says that thing is nuts. The Lurker box.
Oh yeah. I know it's like motion, REM, temperature. It has digital thing on it. So yeah, I mean, he could probably explain it more. I haven't got the piece yet. Usually I'll have them and then try them out, but I can't try them out yet. But I do know that definitely looks interesting. I'm intrigued by it. I think I'm more intrigued by Jacob's Ladder, the new version, because he came out here. We filmed together. He used he used a prototype Jacob's Ladder, and he calls it something else, but it broke. Then he made that one. So that one looks pretty sick too, man.
Absolutely. And I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I'm actually going to just go out and say it. We actually have the Lurker box on the way for Minnesota Spirit Hunters. So we are actually going to be trying that out in one of the next investigations.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it in works, man. See what it's like.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. You'll see it because I'm super excited to get it. I hope whoever bought it is not watching because she'll probably hurt me. So
I think she was in the comments.
I could only see the comments, guys, from the top corner when they posted. So if anyone in there didn't say hi to, hi to everybody. I think I saw Shaggy in there, right?
Oh, Shaggy was there. Brandon, if I could say something quick, all you guys really need now is a dog, and you'd be the whole Mystery Incorporated.
I would say something, but I can't say it now because something happened recently, and I'm going to be nice. But I mean, we got one. But
you got Scooby already. Your friend.
But an actual, I mean, we wanted to dress him up before on Halloween, but he didn't want to do that. But it's all good. I mean, we get a van, right? And that would definitely work by now. I think we need to make up new nicknames before they copyright strike me. Sue my ass for it. And it's like I started thinking about that. I was like, what if the names really stick? And then people will love shirts and clothing. They sell a lot with us on it. Nickname is that, but you can't.
Right.
It's like, we might have to find some new nicknames for each person, man.
Hey, Brendan,
but I'll stick with it now.
Since you mentioned shirts and stuff, I actually wanted to give you the chance to showcase some of your merch tonight. And let's hear what you got right now.
Man, I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it since Christmas. We sold out the Christmas ones, at least I think. I don't have them in with the room with me. There's different ones. The East design's been great. There's a few stickers designed by Joshua Babel. The other artists is more discreet. Can't give out their name, but it's a really good price. I get my artwork made. I tell them what I want. So we have a bunch of different things. Like everything's from $20 to $15. It's really not going to go any higher unless there's a month that I really need the price to go up. We got sweaters, we got hoodies, just different types of t-shirts. Our slogan was Funhouse, no filter, no games. That one sold out a lot, and it's basically the silhouette shadow figures that kind of represent the team, kind of like our season 3 cover with our slogan. You choose the color, you can choose the texture from Spreadshirt. They're a great place to go. We actually partnered with them. Then we released a little corny cartoon ugly Christmas shirt. So that was cool. But yeah, I mean, really, you're going to find new stuff. It was going to be like every month we found new stuff. So right now, as it is, it's the biggest one slogan. And then the K2 one is actually a real picture of the K2 from an episode. So we're trying to make a clothing line where it's pictures from that we use in that episode to cut it out, get it animated, and get it placed in the shirt. So the Funhouse Paranormal hoodie, it's got the K2 on it. That's actually from an episode. That's what I'm trying to go for. using real life pictures that we had, based off our equipment or something, or base it off evidence captured. So it's going to be different.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I would like to welcome not only the Funhouse sponsor, but
Live
also
Action
the Minnesota
Jackson
Spear Hunter sponsor. Please welcome Jesse Stewart.
Please sit at attention.
What's up, Live Action
Hey,
Jackson?
Jesse.
What up, Jay Unit?
Oh yeah.
Hey, before we do anything, Matt, can you take your hat off again?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. Yeah, I'm no shame here.
No, come closer to the camera. You got a big hole in your forehead.
Oh,
See, I told you all there was nothing there.
What
I knew there was nothing there. Y'all thought I was joking.
See, guys?
What did I miss here?
He has no brain. We tried to tell you he has no brain.
Nothing up there.
Yeah, no brain, man.
You guys are ate up.
Well, what's up, Jesse? I told him to bring you on because I wanted you to be able to better explain what we were talking about earlier, the lurker box, because that just came out. I haven't touched it. I've only got eyes on it from the videos you put out.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of cool stuff that I got in the making, and obviously right now, probably the two most popular items on the site right now is the lurker box and the Ghost Arc version 1 or the Ghost Arc 2.0. But they're both extremely different, I think, than what's on the market. And I've got a couple other new things that will be coming out, and I'll explain in a little bit. But I want to kind of show you the lurker box and kind of show this final version of it. So hold on a second. Let me switch this. Boo. Can you guys?
Nice.
I love that thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So sorry, I keep
I don't
switching
like
my
that
damn
red
screen.
one. That's like super
So-
cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, I just had the red one. I had an extra one, and this is actually this one. So by the way, I kind of have some good news. Global United. Have you guys heard of them yet? The paranormal team out of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I came across them on Facebook.
Yeah, so they've actually reached out to me and want me to start a Missouri chapter for the Global United paranormal teams. So I will be working with them closely on building basically a GU team over here in Missouri that I will front, basically. I will be managing the team, and so I'm super excited about that in the future. But this one actually is one of their team members had bought one, and this is what the new final version will look like. Can you guys see it all right?
We can.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it better this way, sideways?
Yeah,
Or?
I can see it better that way.
Yep. That
Okay.
way, much better.
So over here is your power switch. So once you turn that on, your temperature gauge will automatically run. And then there's the probe. So it's going to give you an external temperature of the box. So it's not inside the box, it's outside the box. And then you have two lights. You have a white LED and a red LED. The white LED is for your REM pod. So now the components is, if you want to use the REM pod, you'll just flip that up, and it's got its own antenna. So it's a new version of the REM that I'm using. And you can extend this up. Hold on. So this version will have, you can see like I'm up here. So it's extending the range of the REM to not just the box. Okay.
Wow.
So, and the cool thing is you don't have to have it all the way up. You can just put it down and then it'll detect from the side. The cool thing is if you want to face it forward, like now it's got a frontal REM. And then the last one is if you just want to use the motion. You just kick that on and boom.
Mhm.
And so it'll light up
Wow.
when it detects motion.
Hey, how
But
sensitive is the motion device on that one? And how
Yeah.
far do you have to be back?
it'll pretty much pick up to like, I would say 5 feet, probably more, but just to be accurate, 5 feet is a good REM, but it's a 360 view. So like my hand was over here and it picked it up. So, and the cool thing about this is the reason I changed the design a little bit is because maybe you don't want to use all 3 motions, or maybe you don't need the motion, because the cool thing, hold on. The cool thing is now that the REM's on, see, I put my finger next to it and it goes off, but look, I can walk around with it.
Kind of like, yeah, that's why I liked how you did it as a coffin box. I remember since when we first started,
So,
you had the coffin box designs, and they were so much easier to hold and be able
Yeah.
to detect things that way. Yep.
well, and I think the one thing unique about the way I do these is, now don't get me wrong, I could be wrong, but I want to say that I'm one of the only companies that offers a REM pod that you can walk around with. And that if something does, so you can see if something does come close to it, it's going to trigger it. So,
Wow.
and you can see that's just my finger going like that. It's detecting.
Yep.
So, so this is the 3-in-1 lurker box. So you can use the temperature mode will always be on no matter what. And then you can switch your REM mode and your motion mode on, because, you know, the motion mode is more for stationary. So that's pretty awesome. These are going for about $110. So, but this is an all-in-one unit. And I was trying to be different about it. But to me, you know, temperature is very huge in this game. And I think a lot of people overlook it. And I think the reason I decided to do this bigger digital display is because I want to make it obvious. If that REM pod goes off or that motion goes off and you can see an increase or decrease in temperature right away when that happens, I mean, is it a coincidence or is it truly something paranormal?
Right.
It's good all together.
And that's for you as an investigator to make that decision, to be able to help to debunk something. So yeah, that's the lurker box, and I'm super excited about it, man. I've got another kind of 3-in-1 box that I'm working on that'll be released here in the future, and it's going to be super freaking awesome.
And it's gonna be in our arsenal too.
Yeah, this one now, this version, you will not get this version because yours has already been set off.
I mean, your new box once it's released.
Oh, the new box. Yes. Once the new box gets, everybody will have options to it, but it'll be the same concept. It'll be a 3-in-1, and it will have toggles to where you can turn what device you want to use off and on.
Okay.
But the temperature will stay there. It will have temperature still. But yeah, so the next item, which is the Ghost Arc 2. Now, that's my phone setting that off. But I wanted to show you, here is a radiation meter, which is a voltage, kind of like an electric voltage meter. And then you have an EMF meter. So I wanted to show you the differences on why the Ghost Arc 2.0 is basically it should be your new go-to to charge a room. So once I turn the EM pump on, you're going to notice the EMF meter is going crazy. But we
That's the same thing we used when you were here, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Just so you guys know, from my experience, I mean, when he used the Jacob's Ladder, the prototype version of it, I mean, dude, that shit is, you only need it on for a few seconds, and it causes almost poltergeist activity, I would say. That's how strong the energy is. It could cause that.
Oh, yeah.
It was chaotic, the evidence we got, which you guys will see in the future on the episode. You'll see how that works, man.
So yeah, and that's the cool thing. And so this is a 2-in-1 device. This is an EM pump, which you can see, obviously will hit your EMF fields. So it's going to put off an EMF field. And then if I watch what happens when I turn on the ghost arc. See the one?
Oh yeah.
That means it's pegging out. That's pure electricity, and it doesn't take much. So, see, people think that you got to have this crazy arc to get that energy, and you don't. Look at the readings. And so this is two different fields that it's charging the room with, and so that's why I think it's super crucial that every investigator needs to have one of these. As Brandon can tell you, when he seen this ghost arc, and it wasn't even the one with the EM pump, it was just the ghost arc, and he's correct. Like, it was crazy, the things that were happening.
It was not even just a feeling that you felt around it. I mean, it caused so much activity. It caused things to come out the woodworks where our emotions from our body and mentally, we were just like, it caused the spirits to go crazy. Like Jesse never even felt that before what he felt, because that caused a lot of energy. So you're looking for something to capture. You want it to come out that manifested whatever was with us that night, which is nuts.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
And so that there's another 3-in-1 box coming out very soon. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, because that one's going to be a huge surprise. But I will tell you that there will be a new Ghost Arc 3.0 that will come out. And it will infiltrate infrasonic sound and ultrasonic sound as a power source.
That's fucking dope too, man. I like that.
So basically, it'll have an EM pump, a ghost arc, and then it will have the infrasonic sound, which will have a auxiliary port on the side, where you will literally just download any kind of frequency generator app. You'll plug it up, and you can go anywhere from 20 hertz all the way up to 25K hertz.
Wow.
Be strong.
And and so it'll have a amplifier dial on it, to where you'll be able to adjust the sound, like how high you want it to be. And that will, because theoretically, like, a lot of ghost hunters are using apps now. So I thought to myself, how can I integrate an app into my equipment? And then that's when I found the right speaker that will go from 20 hertz to 25K hertz. You know what I mean? And it's and as you fluctuate through the hertz, it puts off an EMF field. It will trigger an EMF detector. So it is another form. It's a sound form of energy.
Yeah, I've seen it used before in the field, but everybody used it differently. So it's cool that you got it coming out. I used to always try to come up with ideas to use the sound waves and stuff like that. So that's going to be interesting.
And basically, when I tested it, it literally kind of acts like an EM pump. As the speaker pulses, it's pushing out energy. So literally, you'll have a device that can do sound, electricity, and a magnet that will be able to give your energy to, anything in the room. Like, if there's something there, that this device, this Ghost Arc or Ghost Arc 2.0 or the soon-to-be Ghost Arc 3.0, will be able to pull any and charge this room for these spirits to come out to communicate with you.
Very nice.
That's definitely what we want, man. I appreciate you, Jesse, come on, helping me describe all that, because I wouldn't have done that right now.
No. And that's cool. Yeah. So I'm still in the development stages of the Ghost Arc 3.0, but I would imagine the next week or so that will be released. Just because I want people to have options, and with the Ghost Arc, we've made it somewhat safe, and people think of a Jacob's ladder and they think like there's going to be beams of electricity going everywhere. No, you don't need all that.
No, but it's fun.
Yeah. Even sometimes when you turn it is.
I'm an electrician.
But when, you don't need it to show the electricity for it to pulse out the energy. Okay.
Mhm.
Obviously, when the electricity goes between the two antennas, it will get stronger. But if it is on both antennas, just because it's not arcing at one time doesn't mean that it's not putting out energy. It is.
Mhm.
So that would be the one thing I would tell people is in certain environments, the arc might not be as strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's great, man. So I'm super excited about the Ghost Arc 2.0 and the Lurker Box right now. Those are go-to devices that every investigator needs, man. Like, and don't worry, Matt, I did not forget. I'm still working on the kits. So once I get that live, you will be the first one to know that those will be available.
I trust you, brother.
What's up, Elizabeth? I saw you in the chat. Sorry, Velma.
So yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt your guys' podcast, so I'll leave you guys.
I wanted
doing
you
your
on
thing,
because I'm sick as shit, and I needed you.
No,
to
it's
explain
fine.
that.
No, actually, we really appreciate you coming on and educating us on this lurker box because
Mhm.
you know, pretty soon, maybe by the end of the month, we'll be using this lurker box when we get it. You know, so
Yeah,
it's good to know how to use it.
And the first version that you guys are getting, it does all the same thing. Just everything is it's just all on at once. So it's not going to hurt anything. It's just, you know, it's just all going to be in one thing. But it truly is an ultimate piece of equipment. Yeah, I mean, most people will. There's a lot of there are some
Appreciate it, Aaron.
3-in-1 boxes out there right now.
Mhm.
But mostly what I've saw is it will have temperature, vibration, and EMF. So my goal was to hit different things that you guys, because everybody has an EMF meter. So theoretically, on a 3-in-1 device, I don't think an EMF meter is what people are looking for on that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. So that's really all I got to say, guys. Unless you guys have questions about it.
Well, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to using it, man, and being able to film with it and really try it out. So that's for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm definitely getting one.
You know, we're definitely gonna absolutely enjoy it because honestly, Jesse, all the equipment that you have made and that we have purchased, we love it all. It's really beneficial in each and every investigation. So,
You know, and I guess what I got to tell people is, you know, it might not be as fancy as some of the high dollar equipment out there, but I promise you it functions 100% the exact same way.
Yep.
So, I mean, with that being said, you know, we do try to give you some kind of a budget. You know, we give you budget equipment that does the exact same thing. And
Yep.
I think anybody that's used the D's Ghost equipment,
They always been cheaper than the other stores. Not the equipment
absolutely.
itself, the price has.
Yeah.
So it's always.
Oh yeah.
That's why when I first hit you up, man, that was the big difference I saw. And then I saw that you actually gave a shit about how much people spend and getting their equipment instead of just giving them something that ain't as really good as you think it is and spending all that money.
Absolutely.
Well, and the other important thing that I think is, you know, don't forget, guys, like when you go to purchase this equipment, like I do have an insurance option. You can purchase insurance for your equipment as you purchase the item. And dude, that gives you a 6-month policy for a one-time use. Doesn't matter. If you drop it, you break it, you send me a video of the broken product and I just send you a new one. It's that simple. Like,
yeah, we need that.
If that doesn't give you a sense of like, you know, like trust, then I really don't know what will. Like, I mean, I stand behind my product. You get a 3-month warranty when you purchase a product. And, you know, that's kind of how we do things. And I've been thankful enough to have Brandon and, you know, the Minnesota Spirit Hunters and Matt, and you guys have all supported me from the time we've met. And I appreciate that. And I mean, I couldn't ask for a better family in this field and a better support system in this field. So you guys are awesome. And anything I can ever do to help you guys, you know where I'm at. My door's always open.
Likewise, brother.
Man.
Likewise.
So, but I will let you guys go back to your podcast and interrogate Brandon a little bit.
All right.
So, because I don't think I have any other equipment ready to show right now. Been super
All right,
busy
live
getting these orders
action,
out.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on here and showing us how that works. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So, all right,
man.
guys,
Well,
have a good one.
We'll see you later.
All right, Jesse.
All right, guys. Well, that was Jesse Stewart of dscos.com.
My light keeps flickering off and on in my bathroom. I'm in the room I ain't been in a long time. I just want to point that out. It's really fucking freaking me out. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought it was like a computer at first.
I have a computer on, but I kept trying to see if that was it. It's not. I closed it. I moved it, and the light keeps flickering and it keeps dimming. The computer's flipped to the other side.
See, the spirits are even excited about Jesse's products. They were getting all excited.
Right?
See, I mentioned it, and there they go.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted Jesse to come on. I wanted him to come on to explain what I was going to talk about tonight for him. I told him I'd bring it up, so I'm glad he hopped on because, yeah, I haven't really got to test that out. So the whole house is the whole hotel is fucking haunted, man.
Well, the room that I had when we were there in November didn't have much action in there. I wish I did. Oh, look at who's here, Raina.
It's been like it again. And in both rooms it's been active again. And it's
Nice.
I don't know, I guess every time we get started again, or I don't know. It's fucking
Now,
weird.
Raina, what did Uncle Matt tell you? Throw up on Daddy.
Yeah.
Look at her.
We've already had that once on the show.
Well, honestly, Mom should have left her in bed.
She started laughing.
Bad time.
No, she has to be a part of the show. You know that, Marcus. She hears
Let her
us. She
interview
hears
me.
everybody.
She's a star.
No, I think one part into the podcast we got a little too loud and it spooked her and woke her up. So
Aw.
She's like,
Sorry,
oh, they're
Raina.
on.
She was just upset because you started without her.
she says, ooh, podcast.
Yep.
Don't worry, Daddy. I'll make you viral.
She's staring at it.
She knows what's
up. She does.
She knows what's
All
up.
right. So Brandon, I want to ask you, and you kind of elaborated on this already, but when you were making the transition from being a professional gamer and going over to being a paranormal investigator, what made you want to actually start doing paranormal? I know you play paranormal video games and stuff, but what made you want to make that transition?
Well, I can definitely tell you it's hard to transition. And the only reason why it's hard is because Ninja and Shroud and all these big names, they partnered after years and years. And I broke the MF record. Motherfucker, fuck it. There's a baby there. Sorry. Yeah, I got to keep my curse words down. I broke the record, man. And when I was on Microsoft, it took me 8 months to partner. I came from being homeless to this shit, man. And then I partnered. And then the money in gaming like that brought in money. I was making a living, $2,000 in a month, $2,000 in a week. Gaming was great, but the thing was, it was mental advocate thing we were doing and horror content streaming. So I was helping other people by telling them the truth about myself and what was wrong with me mentally. And I loved the horror content. It was just great. The money was great. I love gaming with a passion. I still do. But like I said, from the paranormal experiences I had growing up, but then my brother's death and having weird, crazy shit that happened, man, that really drove me into it. So it was my brother Brian's death that really did it. And then just recently, we're getting back into gaming because I'm still a Facebook partner. I got signed over from Microsoft Mixer that closed down, and it was either Twitch and going to partner with them, making money and doing what I love, but I got obsessed with this. It took a risk, and I wouldn't change a thing. But I do miss gaming. So now that I'm still partnered with Facebook, and I started doing all this, days that we're not having live events, podcasts, we're not filming for our TV series, then I'm going to be doing live gaming again. And it could be a mixture of things. And that's going to be like, there's going to be fans for it. There's going to be fans that are not for it because we got a whole new fan base now. That's the only issue. I missed it all the time, and it wasn't just the money, but trust me, it helped a lot. But I got to do what I love to make money and income that help us survive. So trust me, if Mixer never closed, I wouldn't have met you guys. I wouldn't have met my team I have now. Wouldn't be doing any of this because I would still be there. So I'm glad things happened the way it did.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome, man.
We're glad to have met you. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's what happens when I plan secret events when I plan them.
Did you close down Mixer? You secretly did that. I said you closed down Microsoft, dude. Mixer. That's how you got me here.
Just usual
send us an amazing person.
Yeah, well, Microsoft actually closed down Mixer because the ass shroud Ninja. Everybody knows Ninja if you're a Fortnite gamer or you're a kid. Those dudes came in and took a bunch of money away from us, and then closed it down. And I was just starting to make a living and become a popular gamer. I loved it because nobody else was doing this horror content gaming and shit. So that was the main reason it closed. And then Facebook, if you look up Mixer now, Facebook is Mixer gaming. And it just sucks. I mean, everybody's doing the same shit, and I'm gonna start doing gaming again, and it's gonna be like these paranormal games and stuff. So if you're a paranormal fan of our show as it is, you'll love what we're doing for gaming once we bring that in. And it's not gonna be from home; it's gonna be into a big location, a big place, so that we're gonna work with.
Well, if you ever do Hunophobia, let me know because I've got a team for us.
Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna do that. The only problem with that game is so we contact them, and I told them my background, and I feel like they need to put in some of Jesse's equipment in there. We were going to, and tell them about doing that, and also show them there's some things that you're missing that needs to be more accurate to realistic. And I said if we bring in the attention, hopefully they'll pay attention to us. So we got that behind us right now. If we go for it and play it. And we stream it. Hopefully, some type of partnership would happen with that as well. So that'd be interesting, man. Because I never played it, so I just watched things and seen things.
Well, I did a couple months ago. I did a little bit of a gaming streak. I was in a mood, and Ron, one of the guys from RRLC Paranormal, Casey Spuzzle from my podcast. We just hopped on and we just had some fun and we're playing Faz for a while. And now they did the new update. There's a whole bunch of different things, and I've been meaning to get back onto it, but I don't have time.
Yeah, it's hard, man. I believe that. So if I get into it and we stream it, I'll get you involved. And if something happens with what I emailed them and talked to them about, then it'd be great to have somebody that knows their way around it. So.
Oh, I just yell and cuss. So I mean, yeah, I just
it's perfect for me then.
Yeah, literally,
because I do that a lot.
Well, literally one time, we were all trying to leave, and because the activity was starting to rise. They have that graph. Well, somebody was
a lot of people that don't know what it is. By the way, it's a ghost hunting game. Just so you guys know.
That's exactly what it is. And there's a graph that's kind of a cheat graph that tells you when the activity is going to spike. Well, we saw that it was starting to come up, so we were leaving the house, and I was the last one, and I was calling it a female dog. We'll just put it nicely. And as soon as I started on it, the door shut right in front of me, and I'm just like, "Bah!" And I ran around the corner, and that thing killed me.
I look forward to trying it. I think from what I've seen though is the definitely over dramatic in parts, and I was man, we gotta let people. I don't want people that never done this paranormal ghost hunting thing that we do for a living and play it think that's what it's like, because then they're gonna look at us like it's crock shit or something. That's why I know it's supposed to be a video game, but there's certain things that I would change, but it's I gotta try it.
I mean, as far as the fundamentals of it, it's really not bad. From what I remember, it wasn't too bad. Now they have the laser grids and they have a bunch of new equipment, and it's not too bad. I mean, there's some things that will go off that shouldn't and stuff like that. And the smudge sticks are just, don't even get me started on that. But as far as the types of hauntings and what they do, it's all nothing but attack, and kill. And I, like you said, I understand it's a game, but there should be, in my opinion, a disclaimer. That needs to be hey, this is not.
Definitely needs to be.
Exactly. Yeah, because that was one thing that even on my show we've discussed, that you get that Hollywood spin on the paranormal, and it just turns people off.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
true.
not like that. It's not like that at all. It's not like the shows. It's not like the movies. It's not like Paranormal Activity or Blair Witch. You know, sometimes it's just you could literally fall asleep out there. Sometimes there's nothing that happens.
Yep. That's definitely true. It's all trial and error. So that's most definitely. I always tell people trial and error. But yeah, speaking of gaming, man, if I come back into this horror content and make sure things for our fans that we have that watch our show live, or if you're a fan of our TV series on Paraflixx, either way, there should be something here that you guys enjoy too. Maybe some of you guys will, some of you won't, but we're going to be playing in Play Live Nation. A lot of them are on the West Coast. It's more new. It's been here for 3 years at the Annapolis Mall in Maryland, where they have all their PCs, Xboxes there. They found out who we were by our show. So they loved the show, and we talked to them. Then they found out that my background was gaming. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be doing streaming, professional gaming once again as a Facebook partner in the Fun Uniform page, which has always been my gamer tag anyways. It's just stuck with me in the field, paranormal field. We're going to be streaming there. The atmosphere is great. The people are there. It's going to be a stream in this big, crazy place that I should have been doing when I was partnered to begin with. So that's what we're going to bring to the table, not just our show. That's what's coming up. So
nice.
Well, that's awesome, man. And seriously, once you get rolling on that, let us know. I mean, I can't.
Most definitely.
I know Minnesota will back you up 100%, and you definitely know I got you. So we'll definitely get you out there.
Yeah, I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry about the runoff, guys. I had
And by the way, I got a few messages recently. So there's some people that get pissed off that watch my streams that they said there's too many ads. Well, usually if you become a supporter, you see less of them, by the way. And then second of it, I can't help it. They're monetized. I just want to bring it up if anybody's watching that didn't like it. Yeah, I guess you just got to click exit out of them, man, because I can't control the ads. They play ads when it's monetized, man. It's going to happen when it's gaming, too. So hopefully don't piss people off.
Yeah. So, Brandon, when you're talking about supporters to be on Fun Uniform, can you go into more detail for everybody that may not understand when we send stuff out there as come and be a supporter?
Yeah, a lot of people think it's a like or a follow, but it's the little blue badge you get next to your name. Supporting will get extra content. And if I get enough supporters, it gives us enough income to pay the whole team, not just by you paying to watch our show, but for us to give you live events, more live streams, because it costs funding. So when you become a supporter and pay $5 a month, I'll release like trailers beforehand, 10 to 5 minute clips of episodes or evidence caught. I'll release basically, I wanted to do like live events for enough supporters if we hit enough. So when you go to facebook.com/fununiform, you click that become a supporter button. It's just going to give you extra content, man, which is really going to benefit both of us if you're into it. But I was going to let people post their stuff twice a month if you're a supporter, twice a month on our page, so you can reach over 30,000 people. So you get something out of it as well. So instead of using Patreon, we went back to this. It's going to help the whole team because we're planning on being able to split everything for funding and get us to the places we need to so we can give you more live events as well. So that's what it is. You're helping us and we give back.
Well, I'm proud to say that I'm
awesome.
a supporter. I signed up for that.
I am too.
I appreciate it. I got sick and I have like 2 things released. It's actually coming from Town Hall. So there's going to be pieces of Town Hall coming out. That's the episode's getting ready to come out. So I'm releasing that for supporters.
Brandon, did you want to elaborate a little bit on this next episode? I know you can't really talk too much about it because of the contract, but can you just kind of give us like a brief what to expect about this episode?
Oh, this is like a 3rd time we had to go to Williamsport, Maryland. Bill Button Green is the mayor, amazing guy. This time his kids are young. They want to do the field, be in the paranormal field. So Teen Paranormal is their name, and I thought it was awesome. They wanted to kind of shadow us. We allowed them to do so. We're in Town Hall. You know, Town Hall has a bunch of mayors from back in the day. You can go in the room and see each photo and name. So basically, it's got tons of stories. I mean, from mayors walking around to tragedies to history. I'll say tragedies just to leave it as a hint. Something bad as well that happened. So all of us are there. We got the whole team finally. Basically, we got some evidence there that was very compelling to all the stories that were told there that we didn't catch the first 2 times because I thought it was kind of slow or it was too many people. Well, I proved myself wrong. We went back there. It's phenomenal. The history, the evidence we got. If you were always been interested in seeing like a mayor in a paranormal show, we got this. You got the mayor's kids. You get to actually see inside town hall. It feels like being in the White House, dude. It's crazy. It's awesome. There's a jail cell. I'll give you this. 2 people's names were pulled. And one of them, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if I can. You know, the last 3 episodes, Scooby was by himself. His name got pulled again. I won't tell you the others. His name got pulled and he got put inside of a jail cell. So within a week and a half, we placed him in the jail. And in a week and a half, you'll get an episode coming out on Paraflixx is the TV network. You'll watch it on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and Chromecast. It's on so many different things. You're going to love it. So that's what I'll tell you to make you want to watch it more. Kareem, our cameraman, if you guys don't know, he's chicken shit since season 1. And people love it. And he's getting a shine on. He's becoming like the lead investigator, it feels like, taking my job. Good. As he's from season 3 all the way from the first episode. He's been placed by himself. No, first couple episodes so far, but in a row. So he gets this one too. He doesn't like it, but I'm starting to notice a pattern. When his name is pulled, he's scared. And then when he's sitting alone talking to the camera, he's talking to you guys, the audience. He's getting into this shit. So, and then, yeah, shout out to Elizabeth. She's our sensitive. She's been doing a great job. Shaggy, Jason, he's doing great filming as well. And of course, Stacy and Kareem, we were the original team anyways. But those 2, Elizabeth and Jason, have been doing great. And hopefully their names get pulled out more in this season where you guys get to see them take chances and experiments.
Well, if you need an extra guinea pig, Brandon, let me know, man. It's only a 2-hour drive, and let's go.
Man, I want to. You know, you guys came out to film for Masons. And right now, it sucks that we don't have that episode out yet, but we will once the data is recovered. We had the dude that's holding the data drive has been on vacation for a freaking week. So then I send that out, and then we'll get it recovered. So you guys, Lisa and you, get shown in that episode. So I'm looking forward to doing another one as well.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see for that episode. But when you get that data stuff, it's gonna actually come in here to Minnesota, where I'm gonna have it fixed so it can get recovered everything that they need.
Yeah, I appreciate it. They're trying to charge like over $1,000, $2,000 here is difference. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that was nuts. That was crazy when I started calling around here. That's what I was like. And maybe, hopefully you'll have it by the time I come out in February, and I'll take it with me. So
I could do that too. And I think that the data is nowhere gone. I think that just the hard drive itself, the outside broke, so it doesn't read it. And, somebody stepped on it. But so
probably what they would do is probably take that data and transfer it to another hard drive. But instead of
it would suck if we didn't get that because it's 6 months of work and it has our movie on there. And dude, and rest in peace to the owner of Laurel House of Horror because their family lost him a couple days before Christmas. That's our documentary that's coming out. I'm gonna honor it in his name. He was a firefighter. I'm pissed at myself because he was supposed to see what we made at his place, but we didn't get a chance to. So you're right. You're right. So that sucks. We had a lot of work and we had stuff like that was, touchy. It's like we're supposed to get this out for him, but because it was supposed to come out around Christmas actually. So.
Sorry, guys. Baby is getting cranky, so I'm muting myself so you guys don't hear.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, she's
good, man.
So, Brandon, for your merchandise, because you did a Christmas theme, are you going to do a Valentine theme?
Valentine's. I mean, I could think of something bloody Valentine's type deal. I could. I was thinking about it, but I figured after the holidays, everybody was broke, so I didn't really work on anything. I'll think about it. If I do, that'd be pretty cool. I think I might release I would like to release like an episode or a trailer of some sort that represents Valentine's and the paranormal. That'd be cool.
Well, just remember, tax season's coming up.
Yep.
That's right,
Jesse,
man.
and Joshua can clean up.
That's right. That's right.
And especially, yeah, because right around that time when people start processing their taxes, they get them back around Valentine's Day or just in that month, and people are just gonna, you might want to think about
I think that'd be interesting. I'll try it.
Up. Weather starts getting
Oh boy,
nice.
Brandon, you're getting my whole tax check, buddy.
I would like to, if I do something Valentine's, I gotta mess with Kareem a little bit. I gotta make it somehow directed towards him. It'd be funny. I have some idea.
Lisa, we should start torturing the hunters like Brandon tortures the Funhouse.
What do you think my comment was for on Saturday of who's gonna be alone on Saturday? And then you're like, what are you talking about, Lisa?
No, actually, I said Lisa's up to no good.
I always am.
You're always up to no good.
Yeah. Making surprises and shit.
It pays off though.
It does. It does. But yeah. So Brandon, I got a couple more questions for you, man. Then we'll let you rest your voice for the night. And we'll wrap this up. I want to give you the chance to talk about your new sponsor of the gaming stuff that you got coming up.
Yeah, I was just saying a little bit ago, basically becoming an ambassador. Play Live Nation is where we advertise them around the world to all our followers and fans and to new people that we come across, even in Maryland. And it's going to be down the West Coast, but in Maryland here, if you wanted to come visit, bring your kids and all to play PC, play thousands of games for like $20 for all day. You want the atmosphere and feel like a real gamer. That's what we're going to be doing, man. We're going to be playing games and streaming instead of in a room inside. It feels like a video game stadium, a football stadium of video games. It's kind of what it feels like. Nice. It's in the mall. It's not that big. I went live a couple of times and showed around what it looks like. So if you guys want to see what it looks like, come on my page and we'll go live soon to show you what it looks like. But Absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be big, man. Play Live Nation on Facebook. If you can, follow them. It will say Maryland or Annapolis Mall, Maryland. Play Live Nation. Follow them if you haven't yet. I really appreciate it. They're great people that work there too, man. And they get to work there. They're real cool. They get to play games, help other people out with it, and it's like a badass job, man.
Oh, I'm so going there in February. If you want to know where I'm at, that's where I'm going.
And I told them, like, if the mayor's coming down to visit these places that we film their show at, the people that come and visit us for a show can come down here and check this out while they're here too. That's what I told them. I think it'd be awesome if they could find out if it's in your area. And trust me, you'll get addicted to it. I actually missed 2 days of editing because of it before I got sick, which I shouldn't have. I was in there. It's like an escape as well. So,
Raina.
Somebody is cranky tonight.
I know. What's wrong with you?
Wow. Brandon, before we wrap up, you actually not only are you These Ghosts is one of your sponsors, and the one we just talked about, but also Mount Kratom. You are sponsor of. That's
a hard one to get by to people because a lot of people are like, what the fuck is Mount Kratom? Mount Kratom is the brand. Mount Kratom, the code is Funhouse. You get like 10% off basically with that. Kratom is a natural leaf from Indonesia. Everything's tested. Even my brother works for a company. It's like CBD, and it's kind of like medical marijuana, but it's nowhere near that. Basically, compare it to a stimulant of coffee. There's red, green, white, different strains. One's for pain, anxiety, one's for mood stabilization. I have PTSD from childhood, anxiety, bipolar. I got all of it. I'm supposed to be medicated, but I'll take Kratom more often. I'll take Kratom in the morning, afternoon, and night for different reasons. Nothing bad will happen to you. You can't get hooked on it. It saved a lot of people's lives. It helped you. It helped their arthritis. A lot of people that bought from us, I've heard great feedback from them. There's a lot of police officers and military that takes it. It's not a drug. You don't call it a drug, and you don't measure it by milligrams. You take what your body feels like you can take. It tastes like shit. It tastes like shit, but it's good to mix it with your tea. Toss and wash it. It's a plant, man, and I recommend people trying the green strain when you first start. If you're in a lot of pain and you don't want to go to pain management, take narcotics, this is the thing to take. And you don't want medical marijuana or CBD, take this. So mountkratom.com, code Funhouse, man. Just check it out for sure.
Absolutely. All right, Brandon, before we wrap up, I have one more question for you. I've asked this question to a lot of people on the Minnesota SpiritCast, but I want to hear your crazy idea on this. One place in the world, time, money, and distance didn't matter. Where would you want to investigate in this whole world?
So time, distance, and money matters in this case, huh?
It does not matter.
Nope.
It doesn't? Okay. It does not. Oh, well, then I said it before. I'll say it again, the catacombs in Paris. But I would also have to choose my hometown, Crownsville Hospital, because if you guys have Amazon, if you watch Lunacy to Legacy, you'll know all the answers. We're supposed to get in there. I'm not going to tell you much about it. Just watch Lunacy to Legacy. And then that's where I want Crownsville, most definitely. But catacombs, Zach Bagans got in there, not really investigated it, and I doubt any of us could get in there. You could be the president, probably can't get in there. Most of you guys know what that is. There's tons of shit in there, man. Who wouldn't want to go in there? That's that would be a big adrenaline rush. That would be like a drug, man. The catacombs in Paris.
We need to figure out how the ghost eventers get into these places. We got to get in there, man.
Right.
Well, hey, man, a lot of these places, once you grow your name and your brand, when we first started, I couldn't get in anywhere, and I still donate sometimes, but I couldn't get anywhere. Then they see your background, what you accomplish, your credibility, your followers, or even if you're not on a TV series, you show them what you built, your past history of what you went and filmed. Most likely they're going to let you come in because you're not going to make them look bad. You're going to help their brand. But a lot of people don't know that it does cost a lot of money for some people that can't get in because they don't have that, and they got to pay money, and they got to pay to travel there. So that's why we need support, right? So I guess we're definitely blessed in some parts, and then some parts we aren't. It's rough. It's hard for all of us. I think even Ghost Adventures got to put something down most of the time, right? Sometimes, most definitely. But yeah, I think you guys will keep working and doing what you're doing now. You're building it up. I think soon you're gonna have people calling you. That happened to us in only a year. So you guys have been doing this and getting more popular. They're gonna be calling you soon. I guarantee it.
Actually, if I can put it out there, I was doing something around the house yesterday, and I think it was yesterday. I get a call, like a random call from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And, I usually don't answer calls that don't have a name on them. If they're not saved in my contacts, then I don't need to answer because I don't know them. But I felt like answering because I know I'm going to start getting more calls for cases. And that's what it was. It was a guy in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And I don't want to give too much out because we are thinking about taking this case on, and I don't want to expose too much. But that's what I'm saying. We've gotten calls from multiple different states in the U.S. So
that's big, man.
Absolutely, and this guy is actually dealing with something that we haven't dealt with very much yet. But you know what? I have connections over in his area. If we can't handle what we're doing or what he's got, then I'm going to pass it to a new team. That's the true spirit.
Let me join. I'm not gonna say what it is, but if I could guess what it is, you gotta let me join because I've been in it.
All right, go right ahead.
Same.
We'll fly you in here.
Matt definitely can throw his ass somewhere and handcuff him, man. Fuck it. Him and
Take a shot at it, Brandon. What are we doing,
Marcus? Before we leave, I see the background changed a little bit.
Shall we show everybody?
I saw that.
I think.
What do we think?
I think my phone froze or something.
He's so excited his phone froze.
And can you still? I don't know.
We can
It's
hear
like
you.
Marcus is frozen on my screen. It exit out, everybody. Hold on.
Turn your camera on, Brandon.
Oh, dude, my phone is frozen. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see what I can do here.
Well, we can see you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's working now. So it froze when you did that. Everybody disappeared, and Marcus was on my fucking wallpaper. I don't know why. You were on my wallpaper.
Marcus.
And the lights flickering and shit. There's weird shit happening in here, and I'm sick as hell. I'm out.
Oh, we all know who Brandon's favorite paranormal investigator is, right? Come on.
Who is that? You, Marcus?
It must be.
It's me.
I didn't get to see you. I didn't get to see your background. It just closed it out, so I saw Marcus's face.
That's.
See it now. That's awesome. Fun uniform. And it's like the gamer design we had too. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I didn't see it. All I saw was Marcus's face.
I can't take credit for this one. This was all Mr. Matt over here.
I love it, man. It's badass. You should send it to me.
However, I will gladly take credit of this one.
Let's see. Oh, one. It looks like the blood moon. I think that's dope, man. It definitely makes me feel how I feel. I like the moon.
I told you would like it,
Brandon. This will make you feel awesome. This will blow that one out of the water. No,
right.
That is awesome.
Competition now.
Did you notice the background in the wallpaper? It's Annapolis.
Dude, I didn't even notice that.
Right down the street. Right down the street from where we were.
If you don't stare at it long, you won't notice that, man. That's fucking awesome. You got to send me that. I got to post that online. I should use that for something. That's big. And the moon one. You got to send me the moon one too. I like it.
Here's the deal, brother. I didn't get a chance to come down. I didn't get a chance to see you for Christmas. So that's my Christmas gift to you and Funhouse.
Appreciate it, dude. I'm sure they're gonna love it too. I gotta show her. I'm gonna put it up on my wallpaper on my computer here, and we gotta show it off, man. We gotta post it, especially it being Annapolis. I didn't see that. That's fucking awesome.
It is.
Badass,
actually,
man.
It's no lie. It's right down the street from where we were.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can tell.
That's all haunted too.
Yep.
Well, the first time I saw Marcus on my wallpaper.
Yeah, no one wants that.
You're so beautiful, Marcus. I'll keep you on my phone.
Right back at you, brother. Look at that beautiful hair on your face.
Dude, I'm
waiting on the
sick,
calendar.
so I'm growing out a caveman beard. I'm sick as hell. Oh, dude, it sucks. That's why I'm all dirty.
Hey, that works. All right, man. Well, I am going to wrap this up because I got to get the baby to bed here. But, Brandon, we couldn't be any more thankful for you coming on. We definitely got to get you back on here for even more.
Yeah, I want to get the team on here. I mean, all you got to do is reach out to Elizabeth, Kareem, Jason, whoever you want on the team on your show. Don't be afraid to hit them up. I think Kareem definitely could use somebody to talk to, and prayers to him. And then Elizabeth is sensitive. You got that. And then Shaggy, you fuck with him all day, man. Good. So, yeah. And then I'll see you soon, Matt, too. I'll be on your show, man. Looking forward to it.
Can't wait, brother.
All right, guys. Well, we couldn't thank Brandon Crotti enough from the Funhouse. We will definitely have him back. Keep an eye out for that event. Brandon, this has been a lot of fun, man, and I could continue the show forever. But I want you to get that voice to rest, you know.
Appreciate it, man.
We wish you the best and hope you get better soon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Thanks. All right, appreciate it, Bobby. All right, see you guys.
All right, guys, we'll see you later. All right, Lisa and Brandon, or Lisa and Matt, sorry. I'm so
we know we have Brandon and Brandon. We have Brandon on our team, and then we have Funhouse Brandon. It gets confusing.
Okay, you know what? Brandon called me beautiful. How can I not remember him?
I'm still waiting on my calendar.
Yeah, Marcus, what's up with the calendar? You got a lot of new equipment that you ordered.
All right, guys. Well, I have to wrap this up because the baby is super cranky. But thank you for joining, and thanks for hosting the show with me. I will see you guys later.
Absolutely.
Have a good night, guys.
You too. Boyd, Minnesota. Boyd, Minnesota. What once was a booming town in the 18 and 1900s, from having places such as a bank, a drugstore, and even a barber shop, literally only populates a little over 100 people today. With abandoned buildings, a railroad track, and a few houses, they were almost all disembodied voices, so Boyd has one thing that any paranormal investigator strives to hunt.
Like, this is me. It's normal.
Owned by the Eckhart family in 1912, evidence such as late-night EVPs and mysterious footsteps still proves their existence. Join us for this 21-hour investigation, locked in overnight with nothing but our equipment, a strive for activity, and doing what we do best, paranormal investigations. This is the Boyd House.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.